It's the Medicine Show, Rob Ellen, and the Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile. I've got my gal the river to introduce to you in just a minute.
Oh, that's great.
You like that?
I do.
That's me and my AI. It's about as complicated as I get.
Oh, that
I
is
call him
great.
Roger. He answers to his name as well. So, so we're in the Miss, the Medicine Show Radio Miss Mobile. Delighted to have my old friends Kris and Jo, who I haven't seen in about gazillion years, guys.
Yeah, more than a
It's
gazillion.
it's
Well,
way
Rob,
way back to the radio days. I remember you coming up telephone doing the show for us at that time
yes.
as well.
Oh, we had
Yeah,
so much fun. We went all the way up there. It was in the early noughties, and we
yeah.
played in Nairn and Gairloch, and God, we had such a grand time.
We did the Inverness Hotel. I seem to remember.
Yes, yes, we
I
did.
wish I wish we could use that room again. I just put that wish out. I'm in Nairn at the moment. Nairn is here in the Highlands of Scotland. The Moose at the moment, and I'll bring everybody up to date with what the Moose is. My camper van for those that might not know, and it was a mobile studio. It's not so mobile now as well. Guys, I want to talk to you about this album of yours. It's out and about, getting its work done. Also, want to talk about my gal, The River, of course, and it becoming a family band, and all these festivals and stuff you've got going on this summer. But I wonder, for those that don't know, and we're walking along the audience. Thanks for joining us, guys. For those that don't know who you are, and might there can't be that many that don't know if they're viewing this kind of Americana channel as we are. Would you play us a song? I wonder if you've got a song up your sleeve.
Oh yeah, no, we'd be happy to. We're gonna take our headphones off for a second, and we'll play you our
Okay,
latest single, "Up the Mountain," and then we can talk
excellent.
about it.
Well, what
Okay.
I'll do is I shall mute myself this end just so that there's no reverb and echoes, and then when you're done, I'll be able to see that and I'll come back and talk to you again. Thanks
Excellent.
everybody for joining us. There is a chat frame, and I can flash up any questions that anybody has regarding uh, Kris and Jo and my gal the river. That'd be nice. So it'd be nice to know where you're
Yes.
viewing from as well, as is tradition here on the Medicine
So
Show. I'm in Mount.
this is "Up the Mountain," and it goes like this.
Excellent.
Weather's turning, feeling colder. Not sure if I'm prepared. Daylight fading, no more waiting. Whisper a message into the air. Up the mountain, so slow, I can't see beyond the clouds. Up the mountain, one step at a time, getting higher, I can feel you now. is rising, feels just like a morning prayer. I can't explain what I'm feeling, sending love into the up the mountain, standing so still at the summit above the clouds. Up the mountain, you were my guide. I am here and I can feel you now. Another mountain stands before me. I can see it above the clouds. When I get down, I will start again. I will carry you with me now. Yeah. Oh, the mountain, can you see me now? I say, oh, the mountain, are you with me now? I say, oh, the mountain. Okay, we're back.
Fantastic. I think we have to wait for you to get your headphones on before we can talk. So let me just do this while I'm thinking about it. I'll just flash up
We're back
an image
We're back.
in the car.
because it is our spring, our winter into spring songwriter season here on iMtv. There's the graphic for that. And we are broadcasting to 15 different channels, as is our tradition. And the premier channel on this occasion is the European House Concert Hub, which is on your screen just now. So
Hi,
thank you guys.
guys.
Thanks for doing this. Again, it's lovely to hear you, lovely to see you. Uh,
Great to see you.
you you must enjoy doing house concerts. Is that a thing on the trail these days? More and more, eh?
Oh, there's so much fun. You know, you get to play just in the room. You get That's a unique experience on the night. People join in. You get to talk a bit more, and you get to know each other a bit more. Yeah, and it's so much more. It's very freeing because you're not tied down
Yeah.
to a microphone and amplifiers and cables. You can really just enjoy yourself in the room with the people, and it's very much a give and receive. It's
There's
lovely.
nothing more intimate, and I love a house concert.
Excuse
So
me.
there's you being American. You're from New Orleans, aren't you, Kris? Is that
Yes,
right?
not far from
Yeah,
there. Yes.
yeah. So that's the deep south. Joe, are you from the deep south as well?
Deep
Yeah,
south of
I'm
the
from
Midlands.
the Midlands. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're Midland. Of
Here
course
in
you
the
are.
deep south, Rob.
You're in the deep south these days, aren't you?
Well, we live in Bedford right now, but I'm actually originally from Coventry. But Kris is originally from Covington, so she's got a Cov in the name of where she comes from, as do I.
That's interesting.
So yeah, we're both from our own respective Covs.
Yeah. You back, Kris? Can you hear me? So, so we were talking about the this new album,
Yes.
and I'm just trying to remember the name of it. I'm sorry, it slipped my
Manifest
mind.
good things.
Manifest good things.
That
Are
is
you
the
a believer?
Yeah,
You
I
must
am.
be. You wouldn't call you wouldn't call the album that. How long was it in the manifestation? This
Well,
one.
so I didn't really think I had an album in me, to be honest. I had a few little songs knocking around, but and then we decided to release a couple of songs back in kind of November time. We and I thought a friend of mine said, "Are you going to do a crowdfunder? You need to do another record. I really want you to do a new record." And I thought, well, why not? And I just really threw it out to the universe. I have to be honest. I just thought, okay, well, I just have to believe it's going to happen. So I
yeah,
set up the crowdfunder. I started thinking about what songs we were going to put on it. I'd just written some newer songs. I thought, well, those really fit the along. I've got a nice little cluster, a little family of new songs and old songs, and then the crowdfunder worked, and we just kept believing it was just going to keep moving forward. So that's it. Really is quite extraordinary for it to have done to raise what it did, because it's a modest amount of money as far as records go.
yeah.
But it enabled us. We're going to do vinyl this time, so we're only releasing it on
Wonderful.
vinyl.
I mean,
In fact, we get the white labels tomorrow.
it
We
kind,
get the test
yeah,
pressings tomorrow.
it kind of gets the inspiration going when people are actually engaging themselves in a very financial way uh, with yourself. Plus, also, I would say that that you can't run for cover once you get it started. It's like, okay, this has to be done.
You're right, and I
Yeah,
knew that was the trick. I knew we were making a commitment, and so I
yeah,
had to come up with an amount that I thought was feasible,
yeah,
but also would allow us to do what we needed to do, because we didn't want to end up, oh well, now we've got to kick in 4,000 pounds, which we don't have, you
yeah,
know. But it
yeah,
all worked out, and it is just a certain amount of self belief that, and funny you say the whole thing about people getting involved in investing, because a friend of mine told me, and I said, this isn't like buying an album at a concert. This isn't a gig ticket. This is a show of faith, that
yeah,
I want to be a part of your art. I want to invest in this. I
yeah.
like what you do. And so it's completely different. So people just astonished us donating money, and it really fills your heart with joy, and humbles you to see people want to get behind you on it.
Well, I mean, it's not as if you haven't done the work. You've been busy.
Yeah.
You've been out there. You've been out there pushing, playing where you can, haven't you? All across Europe. Have you been to the States recently, you guys?
Every once in a while, I get over to the States, and when I do, I usually play in Nashville, sometimes New Orleans. A couple of two or three little places. We're hoping that this record will take us into Europe, and we can just have fun, just play small shows, and get out and shake hands and get people singing. Just get people to join in with us and enjoy it.
Well, let's let's put that out for manifestation.
Exactly.
We're
Both
doing
is
it.
good things.
We're, you know what I would like as well that that Scotland's included in that because
You know it.
Well, of course.
You know
I've
it. In
noticed
fact,
that there's a run of dates coming up though, eh?
yeah. So our album release dates are going to be in sort of September to November, and I'm actually about to nail down. Um, I'm not sure about Glasgow, but I definitely have something in Edinburgh, and that's going to springboard us into hopefully two or three other shows in Scotland,
Yeah.
um, and get our feet wet. And then in the spring, we can come back and do other places.
So I would say I'm going to put this up again because this might be of some advantage to everyone. I shall advertise that on the European House Concert Hub anyway, and we'll share this around all the usual suspects in Scotland with a
That's
view
excellent.
to helping you get one or two dates
Thank you.
up here. I don't know where I'll be. I might be in Canada at that time,
That's
but
right.
if I'm, but you know, I can do I can do something remotely. That's for
Sure.
sure. Okay, I have a quick question before I ask you to do another song for us. Uh, Tell us about Rue. I
Rue.
mean, I don't think Rue was even. How old's Rue?
Rue will be 21.
21. Well, she would only been a bairn, so I don't think you were touring with her at that time. Did
No,
she tour with you now?
Rue wasn't there. It was Ellie was with us,
That's right.
Joe's
Is that right?
oldest.
Yeah.
So
Smooth.
Rue's been singing with us since they were about five, in
Right.
the studio, and just coming up on stage and becoming more and more involved. So Rue has sung backing vocals and played piano and ukulele on different songs on other records. On this
Yeah.
record, Rue is doing a lot of beautiful harmonies and playing a bit of piano.
Yeah.
Really love it. I really love it. But Rue has got their own thing going on. They're studying animation, and they've got an internship at Disney in London, and they are busy, busy with their, own life. I'm the one that's just constantly going, Rue, you come back to the band. So, um, but Rue's really great. When they can join us
They
on
do.
a show, they always do. So very sweet.
Wonderful. Well, hopefully, when I can join you on the show, it'll be one of those shows as well.
Yes.
So let's keep in touch and all of that. Let's see if we can get you some dates in Scotland or help to get you some dates. And just put this out to everybody that's viewing. Thanks for tuning in, guys. As I
Hey,
was
buddy.
saying, there is a chat frame. Let's see if there's anything arrived in the. It's just if you make a comment on the page you're on, sometimes it doesn't come through to the studio, so it can be diff. I don't know why that's come up. Anyway, I'll explain. I'll explain that in just a minute. That's what I was looking for. No, no comments. But anyway, guys, if there is any questions, put it there. I'm sure Kris and Jo will come along afterwards and answer your questions. Most of the
Happy to
views will
chat.
come
Happy to.
afterwards as well. So I'm going to just do this because I know you like that. And that's our van that's in Canada, guys. That
Oh,
one needs a
right. Oh,
that
yeah.
one's been up and down the states two or three
Yeah.
times, and it needs a transmission.
That's the one that needs a bit of work, eh?
Well, they both need a
They
bit
both
of
do.
work.
Oh. We need to do a big
Sad as it
fundraising
would seem.
concert for you, Rob.
So,
Get you back
would
on the
you?
road.
You know, you know what I'm going to do. I had this as an idea that was put to me by a friend in Ireland, and they said, "Why don't you raffle something?" And for £1 a ticket, whereby I mean there is a GoFundMe page. I'm going to put that up in a minute as well. But I've got a friend who's coming over from Nashville in uh, Dave Pomeroy. You would have met Dave
Yeah,
Pomeroy, eh?
I know who Dave is. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's coming for Belladrum this year, and he's
Wow.
coming with Mark Allen, who has a TV show called Have Guitar Will Travel World, and you need
Right.
to hook up with Mark at some point.
Excellent.
Uh, Now, I'm thinking that I'll raffle a house concert with them when they're here.
Oh, that's a good
And
idea.
yeah, yeah, and somebody could have Dave Pomeroy, who has more Grammys than most people have albums to his name, in the front room for £1.
Oh,
That's a good idea, isn't
I
it?
think that's a good one. That's a good
Okay,
one.
I'll put you down for £1 then.
You got it. We
In,
might even
in
be able
for
to
a
So,
stretch
penny.
to five.
In for a penny.
in for a penny, exactly. So okay, I am going to put up the GoFundMe page. Also, we've got a Patreon page. You keep a Patreon page going?
I don't have one going yet, but I have been thinking about it. Been thinking about, what kind of content and what I would do if I
It's
had one.
obviously I know that I'm broadcasting, but that was a call coming in from it. So that's the Patreon page, guys. That really does help us. That's the best way of helping us on a month-to-month basis. Uh,
That's
and
great.
this is following the I'll abandon that. I'm getting bombarded by incoming calls at the moment. Sorry about that. So let me just have a look because one of them was backstage Canadian Jo, who keeps her eye on the streams for me, so she might be reporting a problem.
Ah,
So she didn't know I was going live. Uh, so there isn't a problem. We're okay. We're okay.
good.
So I am thinking I'm going to wish you all the best with everything that you're doing, guys.
Thank you.
Keep me in the loop regarding everything. We'll keep talking about the Scottish dates, and if there's
Definitely.
dates in between, and I can really help because in the last 10 years I've just about been to every radio show and every gig across the continent, both continents. So let's focus on
Uh,
getting this album out to Europe as
Fantastic.
well.
Thank you.
You've
Yeah,
had
it'll be out September 4th, and we've got a couple more singles coming out. Really great one out in May and one in July. So
okay.
we're
Well, I can
busy.
get the We'll get the singles out, and we'll get this out to the world as well. Brilliant, guys.
Thank you.
You got another song?
Thank. Sure.
Thanks, Rob. Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yep. Going to put these
We'll do it
headphones
now.
down.
Headphones
Pick the
down.
bass up. Very, very
Joe, are you
slowly
still
now.
writing?
Not so much these days, no. I collaborate with Kris as and when she asks me.
So these songs are collaboration songs, really. I would imagine.
They're Chris's songs, but there's little elements of me in there. But
Yeah.
they're Chris's songs essentially, Rob. Anyway, Rob, I'm going to put the headphones down. I'm going to pick my bass up. So great to talk
Lovely.
to you,
Well,
mate.
thanks for
I'll
joining
speak
us,
to you
guys.
soon.
It's nice. It's been fabulous seeing you,
You bet.
and
It's
thanks
Likewise.
for your
great to see
music.
you. You know, Joe, I wouldn't be doing this without Joe. And I mean, that's the other thing is he's behind me saying, yes, do it. I love these songs.
Yeah.
Um, and sometimes you really need that cheerleader in your corner, you know? So he
It,
may downplay what he does, but I wouldn't still be doing it if he didn't say, I think it's worthwhile.
well, it's a worthy partnership, that's for sure,
Yeah,
guys.
it is. This song is going to be our next single. It comes out in May. It's called Heavy.
Excellent. Thank you. So what we'll do before you
When
start,
I lose track, I can carry it there and back, full of things I think I lack. All the words I can't retract. I hide it well, you think I'm strong. Wear it right, but feel it wrong. Easy to hide it in a song. This won't take long, won't take long. Maybe you know how it feels. Just because I can carry on doesn't mean it's not heavy. Doesn't mean
Fantastic. That's my girl, the river, and Kris Wilkinson and Jo Hughes, Kris Wilkinson Hughes, of course, and coming to a venue near you. So looking forward to seeing you in Scotland, guys. Hopefully, I'm here. If not, we'll find you down the road at some point. Who knows where we'll find you? That's the beauty of it
That's right.
all.
We'll find you.
Good luck with the album,
Thanks, Rob.
with the new singles. Thanks to everybody for joining us.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you so much. It's so lovely to see you. Bye,
It's been
everybody.
fabulous. Okay, I'm going to play out with the theme music, and that just about sums up the all the channels that we're broadcasting to at this moment. And the summer season, the spring season continues. Actually, you need to go to youtube.com/Rob Ellen and subscribe there to be notified when we go live, because basically it's on a pretty much on a ad hoc basis. There's the URL of the channel, so subscribe there and get notified. And we have more coming up this week. So again, thanks again, Kris. And your voice is sounding great. I know that we had to postpone this, so thanks for your patience.
Thank you.
Well
I
done, you
appreciate
two.
you.
That's us. We're out of here. This has been iMtv production, and we thank the European House Concert Hub and these guys for broadcasting pretty much all of our content across the internet.